Okay, guys, check this out. I didn't even know these existed until just a few days ago, and I had to order a pair of them to see how they work. This is rechargeable hand warmers. You know, we're probably all familiar with the ones that either have a little like carbon stick and you light it and it smolders and warms you up, or the ones that take lighter fluid, and those work great. Well, now they've got electric ones, and you charge them up. This is a paired. This is a set that I ordered, highly rated, which is why I ordered them. And for the price, I did a lot of looking. For the price versus what you get, this seemed to be a really good compromise. It does have an LED light. It's got a digital display. It is Type C, which that's one of the big things for me on any electronic device. That micro USB, that needs to go completely away. That's too old school. The Type C is the way to go. You can plug it in either way. Carries more current, so things charge faster. So Type C, whichever brand you end up choosing, if you end up buying a pair of these, make sure it's got a Type C connector. It does have a 7,000 milliamp an hour battery. Of course, charges by USB. Let's go ahead and just take them out. And we're going to hit these with the thermal imager just to see how they work. Got a little manual here, but we don't care about that, do we? Does come with a dual. So in this kit you get two. So what's nice about that is a couple different things. For one, if you're wanting to make sure that you're able to go all night or all day with at least one of these working, you can have two fully charged. Start off with one. If you completely deplete it, then you can turn the other one on and keep on going. Or you can have both of them on and you can have them in your pocket. But these have got some unique features, and I'm going to go over that here in just a second. But this is a dual charging USB-C, charge cord. So you can charge both these up at the same time. Of course, you got a couple lanyards. So, and I have already charged these. So here's the end of it. You got your on-off button. This also, if you just quickly press it, it tells you how much it's charged up. There's your USB charge port. They also act as a battery bank. So if your cell phone or tablet or whatever is low, you can plug it in and use this to charge your battery bank up. Here's the little flashlight. So you can turn this on and that will actually light up. So, and then this is your mode selector. The nice thing about these is you can either have one side warming up or you can have both sides warm up. So what's nice about that is if you only have the single side heated up, it's going to conserve your battery. Your battery's going to last longer. And if you have it in your pocket, there's no real reason to have both sides going. Just have the one side going, have that side up against your body, and it's going to last longer. So I'm just going to momentarily hit this button, and you can see that we're at 100%. Now if I push and hold, before I do that, let's check the temperature. And let's see, so we're probably at about, it's showing 89 degrees. So I'm going to push and hold this. Now you can see it's on L1. L, you would think means low, but it doesn't. That's single-sided. Means one side. I can already feel this side warming up. In fact, you can see that it's 107, 108. Turn it on the other side. That's just the ambient temperature, still at 86 degrees on that side. Turn it over, you can see the hot spot right there, 115 degrees. And I mean, that is nice and toasty already. Now, if I hit this again, it'll go to L2, L3, L4. The L, even though you would think it'd mean low, does not. That's single-sided. It's only going to heat up one side, which is this side here. So let's see how we're doing now. 117, 18, 119, 120, 121. I think the max temperature was 130, if I remember right. I mean, that's pretty darn hot, guys. That's almost so hot you don't want to keep your hand directly on it. 125 degrees, 126, 27. Again, turn it over. Just basically ambient temp, about 86 degrees. We're at 131 degrees, 132. Yeah. So now it's regulating. So it got up to about 132 degrees, and now you can see it's kind of coming down, 127, 128. So now you can see that it's actually regulating. It'll go up to about 132, 133. There we hit 134, and now it's coming back down. 130, 128, 127. Coming back up. And I mean, that's almost to the point you don't want to keep your hand on it. Of course, here's the other side. We're 84, 83. So let me go ahead. I'm going to turn both sides on. Push and hold. That's on H1. That does not mean high. That's H1. That means both sides are going to heat up. Hit it again. 2, 3, 4. It's got 4 different levels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. H, which you would think would mean high, actually is both sides are going to heat up. So we got it on H, and you can see now that this side is starting to heat up. So this side, what are we at now? 125, 126. Now we got this side coming up. 114, 115. I mean, that feels really, really good. If you was outside in the snow or cold and you had one of these in your pocket, that would really feel good to warm your hands back up. I guess I can go ahead and remove that. And yeah, we're going to let this set on high for a while, and we're going to see how much battery drain there is. I read the other day how long these things will last. Let me find that. It's probably here in this little manual. Charging time, it says, is 3 to 4 hours. Ooh, that thing's toasty. So we got about 130, 131. This is on the front side. 134, 135, and now it's coming back down. So about 135 degrees is what it'll regulate at max temp. That is nice and toasty warm. So now we're 93% on the battery. We've been on high. Let's go to H1 and let's see what it regulates at. And as fast as this got warmed up, you wouldn't have to leave it on to keep it warm. You know, it warmed up in just a minute or two, and it was up where you needed it. So if you came back in the house, you could turn it off, and 10, 15 minutes later, if you went back outside, you could turn it back on. So now we're down to about 110 degrees, 109. So about 106 is what it went down to on low. So about 106 degrees on low. And it actually says here in the little instruction manual, let's see what it says here. It says on low, 100 to 107. On 2, 109 to 114.8, so 115. On 3, 116 to 122, and on 4, 123 to 131. So those temps are falling right in that range. We're pretty close to that. I cannot see on here what the max runtime is. I do remember seeing 6 hours, but I don't know what level that was, and whether that was single-sided or double-sided heating. But anyway, and again, as far as the light, you hit the button twice and then the little light will come on. So if you're out on a trail or something, hiking, it gets dark on you, you at least got a little light. There we go. Down to 93%. There's where you'd stick your lanyard. Anyway, what I think is a pretty cool little device if you routinely work out in the cold and you like your hands being warm, or you put both one of these in each pocket, and that's going to help keep your body temperature up. Anyway, and the price, under 30 bucks. These were actually on sale. I got this set right here for 20 bucks on sale. I don't know how often the sale is, but the regular price was like $27. So with tax, you're looking at about 30. So $15 each, roughly. I think that's a pretty good price. Anyway, we're done. You guys take care.